Hi, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are doing really, really well. Joyous and peaceful holiday with your friends and family. So, this reading is for any sun, moon, or rising Sagittarius sign. We'll take a look at the cards. We'll get a sense of the awareness for the week, guidance, and possible outcomes. I'll also choose a couple of oracle cards for additional information. So, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups, we have the Hanged Man, Major Arcana, and we have the Ace of Swords. So the Six of Cups, we see this older child, looks like he's giving the younger child a cup with a flower in it. And so this is very symbolic of sharing and of kindness and showing kindness to someone else. So whether you are doing that for someone or whether you are receiving kindness from someone, that's certainly possible for Saturday. This card also brings to us with the children a sense of playfulness and carefreeness, of simple joys, simple happiness, finding comfort in your memories. There's also an aspect of this card which is about nostalgia. And again, thinking about times past that maybe make your heart feel warm or just make you feel good inside. And so, you seek sometimes solace from your memories. On a literal level, maybe this card of nostalgia means that over the holiday period or on Saturday, you're going to reconnect with someone from your past, or, you're going to go to an old town of yours where you lived, and you're just going to have that feel of feelings come back. But really, this is a card of kindness, of sharing, and of giving and receiving, as well as finding comfort within your memories or the nostalgia of your life. So then we have the Hanged Man. And we see the Hanged Man here in suspension, hanging from the tree branch with the one foot, looking rather comfortable, and has the halo around his head. So with the Hanged Man, it's one of the things that comes to mind is that you've changed your way of thinking, you've changed your approach. Maybe you've done an about face on a matter or an issue. This card is always thought of as having a new perspective. And so, maybe you've been going along on a certain path, and then all of a sudden you're like, what, let's switch it up, let's do something else. And this can come from you taking time to think about your situation, to reflect, to pause, take a time out. He's in suspension, so the word suspend always comes to mind. And, maybe you're okay with that. And you realize that this is something that you have to do, to maybe hit the pause button and either adjust how you're thinking in order for you to move forward. There's also a sense of sacrifice with the Hanged Man, and that sometimes you have to sacrifice and just let it go for the greater good so that you can put it behind you to move forward. So always interesting with the Hanged Man, because it's, again, there's a lot of nuance, there's a lot of ways to think about how it applies, but really the big takeaway is your state of mind and how you're either going against the grain, you've either changed your thinking on a matter, or you are just kind of like saying, well, I need to just let things go for a bit so that I can move forward. Moving forward is a good thing because we have this wonderful Ace of Swords. The mighty ace here, look at how strong the hand looks, and look at how fierce that sword is. And really the sword is great, sharp energy that allows you to cut through situations, and you cut through with clarity, strong communication, your intellect, and being logical. And so this is just getting right through to the heart of a matter, and doing so by looking at all sides and being informed. this can go towards, maybe you have a new idea. And again, it ties in nicely with a new approach, because often the Ace of Swords, you're bringing a new intellectual approach to something. And so this Ace of Swords is also a way to work from the truth and to seek the truth as well. And again, it's to honor and respect the power of this sharp blade and to use it wisely, because sometimes that sharp blade, if used carelessly, can hurt. And so whether you are advising someone or working on a situation, it's just, again, it's a double-edged sword in many ways. So just be mindful of that. But really, it's such a positive card because it's about clear thinking, clear communication, and logical thinking as well, of being informed as you move forward. So we have kindness, consideration, giving and receiving, maybe reconnecting with the past, getting comfort in our memories from the past, adjusting our perspective, and thinking about maybe a new approach. Maybe having to sacrifice, feeling that you've had to sacrifice and that you're having to do so in order to move forward or to move out of a situation. And then the gift or blessing of the aces, an opportunity to use your clarity, to use this strong thinking to help you find whatever it is that you may be looking for, or whatever is happening on a Saturday that you need some clear thinking and some strong communication. So number-wise, we have 6 and 12 is 18, and 1 is 19, and that reduces to 1 plus 9 equals 10, and then 10 reduces to 1. 1 is about new beginnings. It's about being inspired and leadership and original thinking, original thinking. So let's select an oracle card, and we'll get another look at this reading for Saturday. Okay, this is the Soul Trees Oracle. And this is Rebirth. So, interesting card, and rebirth, I think, can apply to our thinking and how we approach things. So I do think it kind of fits in here with the Hanged Man, because you might be really changing course after a long period of time. And this rebirth can be, it can be revitalizing, it can be energizing, it can bring a sense of newness to life, to change your way of thinking. And it can go towards something, for example, such as diet, that if you've been not eating healthy for some time, and you know in the back of your head you've got to make a change. And here you're sitting down and you're looking at a new approach, you're looking at a new way for yourself and of how to get to that healthier spot. It is a sense of rebirth because you're putting yourself in a new place. And so with the Ace of Swords and with the Hanged Man, it gives you the underlying maybe framework to have that rebirth. So very nice reading for Saturday. I hope that you have a wonderful day. If you enjoyed this reading or found something helpful, please like, share, or comment. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It's a great way to stay connected and to show support for all the readings that I do here. So please subscribe, and I hope that you will come back again tomorrow for another daily tarot reading. Take care. Bye-bye.